Oh my God, it's you. Well, yeah, I grew up with you, and like I'm embraced right away. So I love the love. It's awesome. I was younger than I am now. I was about probably I was somewhere around. You know, I was actually 26 years old, playing 16. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This makes me 30 years later older.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad bit.
That 30 years is kind of.
But I'm making it work, right? I'm like, hey. Well, I'll put it like this. I was grateful as an actor to be working on the series. It was my first television series ever, so I was excited that not only was I working as a series regular, but one of the featured series regulars, and then we had 40 episodes. So I knew that I would grow experience from working on the project. I didn't know what the show would do. In fact, when I took it home to my family to show them the pilot, they were kind of like, yeah, no, stay at it. Something to work out for you, you know. And then after we redid the pilot a few times, it came out, and it's been the #1 kids show for 30 years. Well, I remember I had a show on Nickelodeon as well called Space Cases with Jewel State, and I remember our show was the #2 show on Nickelodeon, which was doing well, but the #1 show was Keenan and Kel. And I remember hanging out with them back in the day when we went to one of their shoots and hanging out with them backstage and just, you know, kindred spirits, and they're so funny. So just being around them inspired me to want to be even better because they were so good. And Jamie Foxx is one of my friends. We went to college together, so I remember hanging out with him back in the day and meeting Mike Tyson for the first time. And there's been some interesting stories. You know what? I just want to say thank you to all the fans for 30 years. I mean, we wouldn't be here without you. And so thank you for supporting us. Thank you for continuing to support us. I hope there's a lot more to come. And if you don't follow me already, follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that at Walter E. Jones.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I didn't actually know anything about Power Rangers when I was cast, so I just thought it was a kids show. It was a great opportunity. I was moving from Australia to America, and my first experience of how big it was at the movie premiere, and they were like rock stars, and I went, oh, this isn't just a little kids show. And I realized, you know, how popular Kimberly was. So I definitely felt like I had big shoes to fill. But I think the producers did a really good job of making our characters very different. Kat and Kimberly were completely opposite in looks and in personality. So I think that was smart on their behalf. But it was definitely, I wanted to honor her and do the right thing by the Pink Ranger legacy. So I always loved when we'd have kids visit the set. I just, to be able to make an impact on people like that was such a joy. And to be honest, it was such a short time of my life. It was, you know, 2 years of my life, and to see that we're here 30 years later still celebrating and talking about the show and getting to meet fans, it's crazy. So my favorite part really is the fans. I think we have the most amazing fandom, and I would never have thought that I would still be talking about this show this many years later. I did act for a little bit after the show, but I became a mom and got married and kind of pursued other things. I've come back and, you know, done some voiceover things and things when friends ask me, and I write and stuff like that. I've written a children's book. It's called The Boy with the Heart on His Sleeve. It's about my son. So